Today we are making a video on Archman Linux, which is 2023 version, March edition, and the desktop environment is KDE Plasma. In order to boot in live mode, you need to go to Archman Linux install medium default. This is the boot menu of the Archman Linux. Let's boot in live mode. It takes around 30 to 40 seconds to show us the desktop. Welcome to Archman. That means the ISO file is not corrupted. We are seeing a pointer here. Just a few seconds to the desktop to load up. I am running KDE Plasma version. The password should be live user, I guess. Let's type in live user. I think it works. Yep, the password is live user Plasma 5. The day is Wednesday, March 22, 2023. This is cool actually. The transitions are very good. For me it is good. I don't know about you. We got the KDE Plasma welcome screen and also the Archman installer. Let's change the resolution first. Go to display settings. Mine is 1920 x 1080p 16:9 ratio. Click on apply. Keep it. If your text is not visible properly, you can change the global scale to 150, 200 till 300. You can take the pointer. For me it's good. I am going to leave it to 100%. The refresh rate is 60 Hz. My monitor is like 144 or 165 Hz, but we only get 60 Hz in Linux, I guess. These are all some settings. Natural light, gamma, compositor. Let's check the about system. Archman New Linux. This is their website. The version of KDE Plasma desktop environment is 5.27.3. A framework version is 5.104.0. Qt version is 5.15.8. and the kernel version is 6.2.7. Graphics platform X11. Let's close this here. Let's go to the welcome to the KDE Plasma. This is a 5.27, so we'll going run fast and close this thing. That's it. Finish. You can just close it. I want to show that, so I took to the 8 parts. This is the installer. Let's check the version of the installer. Calamarus installer 3.2.61 rolling release. Okay, you should choose your own language. They have almost every language, I guess. Click on next. Your location, I'm going to keep it America, Los Angeles. You can choose Australia, all the other countries. Click on next. Keyboard, mine is Dell, but it always shows generic 1.0105 key PC. These are the languages. Mine is English US, default keyboard. Select storage. I am running it on VMware with 40 GB of hard disk and 4 GB of RAM with 2 processors. Click on erase disk if you want to single boot and erase everything in your hard disk. If you want manual partitioning, you can go with it. For formality, I'm just going to show this. I'm not going to erase anything or like that. I'm just running on live mode. I want to run on live mode, so click on next. Or if you want, you can encrypt the system by just typing the password, same password. That's it. Click on next. You need to put your username. Let's put in our username. And the password. The password should be same on both sides. If you want to log in automatically without asking for password, you just need to check this button. If you want to use the same password for administration account, you just click it. If you don't want, then choose the other password. I'm just going to keep this thing like that. And here is the summary of what you want and what you did before. I choose American Los Angeles, language American United States, keyboard generic 1.105, 40 GB, Archman. These are the things will go on after we click on install button. And after installing, you need to just finish and reboot. That's it. I'm not going to do that because I want to run on live mode, which I already said to you. Close this and let's open the system monitor to see how much of the process running and how much resources are consuming from the distro. You'll see all the info of distro here, not everything, but few important things. I have 4 GB RAM, it's taking almost like 1.3 GB, and the CPU is running nearly to 20, crossing the 20%, and the few processors running. Let's click on applications. These are the processors running. Let's go to the history. At start there is a peak, and after a few seconds there is a small peak. I already told you it is running around 20, not crossing the 20%. Swap 0, 1.3 GB of physical memory is used. This is my internet. Let's go to processors. These are all the processors running. Let's click on this to see clearly. That's it. Let's check the version of the system monitor, which is 5.27.3, and it is the latest version. Let's open the terminal or console. Let's check the version before. About console 22.12.3. Let's close it. Maximize. Let's type in INXI. Let's type in INXIB. Now let's type in INXIG. Now cat.etc. -etc/etc issue. Click on enter. cat/etc/issue with space before. Let's type in neofetch if it is available. Let's see. Neofetch is available. Let's go top and check all these things. Kernel version is 6.2.7. INXI version is 3.3.25. Speed of the memory is 2112. 64-bit KDE Plasma version. I'm running on VMware. It shows VMware always. This is the CPU which I'm using. Xarch version is 21.1.7. Xwayland is 22.1.8. My screen resolution is 1920 x 1080p, 60 Hz. Mesa graphics is 22.3.6. OpenGL version is 4.1. And this is the neofetch. Shell ZSH 5.9. Packages 1188. Pac Man. Memory used is 1 GB, exactly 1 GB, 1 MB less. And let's type in htop. In htop, it is taking around 954 MB of 4 GB. Task 67. That's it. Let's close it. Let's open the browser and go to their website. I'm going to show how to download. Firefox takes time, a few seconds to load. I think almost like it takes 20 seconds, I guess. Almost 10 seconds completed. Still nothing. Let's try to change the wallpaper before it launches. Folder view 3.0 and wallpapers. We have a lot of wallpapers. The same KDE Plasma versions wallpapers. These are all added from Archman, I guess. That's not the best wallpapers, but it's okay to change. I'm not going to change any wallpaper because nothing is good for me here. Let's go with the red one. Apply. OK. The Firefox browser still didn't launch anything. Let's check the desktop features, or just click on once again on the Firefox browser, new window this time. This is the shutdown button, lock screen button. This is the time calendar button. This is the notification thing. Firefox is already running, but it acts like nothing is running. Every time is weird with Firefox browser in Linux. It says running, but there is no trace of running anything here. You can see. This is the problem of Firefox every time in almost every Linux distros. Yukaki, volume button, removable disk. Let's see what comes pre-installed in this Linux distro. App Store, Archman Setting Manager, Calamarus installer, a game, Clementine, Cuttlefish Icon Viewer, Discover, Dolphin File Manager, a Firefox browser, GIMP, GwenView, Desktop, Info Center, Inkscape, KText Editor, Console, Conversation, KWrite, LibreOffice. Of course, LibreOffice will be available in every Linux distro, almost 80% I guess. Ocular Document Viewer, Pulse Audio Volume Controller, System Monitor, Spectacle, Screenshot Capture Utility, Vim Text Editor, VLC Media Player, Yukaki, Xterm. That's it. It took almost like 2 minutes I guess. I'm not going to edit anything. I'm keeping the raw video so you can see how much time it took to launch the Firefox browser. It took almost like 3 minutes I guess. We almost completed 10% of the video while it took a lot of time to launch. The version is 311.0. This is the website, archman.org. You need to translate this language, translate to American language, English. Archman Linux, let's check the news. Xfce edition, which I already made a video on it. If you want to see the video, I'm going to show at the end. Download and get. There's no news of the KDE Plasma version. Download, which takes to the SourceForge website. The latest version is 2023-03-21, which is today. Don't go and download from the DistroWatch because the file is corrupted in the DistroWatch. I downloaded before, it shows 700 MB, but the actual file size is around 3 GB. Archman Plasma 2023-03-21. This is the ISO file. I'm going to show the DistroWatch website version. Let's type in distro watch. Let's go to DistroWatch version. You can see here there is a version of 2023-03-21, and if we click on it, it's going to show a 700 file size. It's not the problem with the DistroWatch. While I was downloading, it was around 700 MB. Let's see it's fixed or not. No, they are fixed. The file size is 2.7 GB. It's not the problem with the DistroWatch. It's I don't know what was the problem before. While I was downloading, it was around 700 MB. Yeah, before 2 hours or GB. I downloaded it before 2 hours, so it showed me like 700 MB and the ISO file was corrupted. Now it is fixed with 2.9 GB. That's good. While While you download, you will get a 2.9 GB. That's all I want. I don't want you to get the corrupted file, so I showed that. They fixed that ISO file. Let's close it and let's try to run the all apps and check their versions. About Dolphin, it's 22.12.3. Let's close it. Text editor, which will be 22.12.13, I guess. Yes, 22.12.3. Let's click on all applications, open the App Store. You can choose the alphabets and go to directly there. This is a old option which comes with 5.26, I guess. About version is Pac is 10.4.3-1. Close it. These are all the updates we get. Here are the updates. It's checking. Here are the versions. These are all the installed. You can see here the versions. I don't want to open all the things and show you. Here are the versions. I'm going to scroll down. LibreOffice version is 7.4.6.6-1, which will be same for everything. Calculator, base, impress, all these things same. Let's go down. I'm just going to scroll fast. If you want, you can go to YouTube setting and slow down the video and check the important versions you want and check there. Browse. We'll see all this have versions. This is good in the Pac. They show the version beside the app. Let's see the updates. What all updates we get. Firefox, we get a 0.1 version, not 0.1 version, it's -1 version, and some important apps around 142 MB. I'm not going to update right now. Close it. I think I covered everything, I guess. Let's go to system settings. Nothing changed. The same 5.27 version, same desktop environment, so I don't need to show anything. I think you already watched the 5.27 version. Let's close it here. Let's launch the web browser once again. Let's see how much time this thing takes. Software update here. Utilities, system, pulse audio controller. Output input device, close this thing. You can see I launched the web browser. It's almost 10 seconds. It's still not running. I don't know what the issue is with the Firefox or the distro. I don't know. These are all the apps which comes pre-installed. Internet, graphics, games. On the game side you get a chess game and Chromium BSU. I think it is a jet game. Education, development. In education you will get a LibreOffice Math. That's it. On the places you will get a Dolphin file manager folders. Still not launched the web browser. It's almost 20 seconds. Still waiting on it. It's going to take ages to launch. Mine is 12th generation, the latest generation, but still the same problem. Like I made a mistake that I shouldn't have closed the Firefox while it launched first. We should just minimize that and keep it, because if you close this, it's going to take again like 3 to 4 minutes to launch. That's the mistake I done before in the first of the video while we started the video. Instead of closing the browser, I should just minimize it so that we could use it afterwards. It's almost like, I don't know, like 2 minutes something or 1 minute. I wish we had a seconds here to show, even to show the timing. We need a browser, so I could show you online. It takes a lot of time. It's almost 3 minutes. You keep an eye on here the time, so how much time it takes to launch. I don't know what kind of browser this is, but what problem is with the browser or the distro, I don't know. Let's check the system monitor and see what's going on. Where is the system monitor here? Here it is. It shows running 46 GB, but we don't see any Firefox browser opened. Let's try to open it again. New window. It says, yeah, it was running, but it didn't launch. I don't know why. Let's close this thing up. Let's type in our website, which will be youtube.com/9to5linux. This is my channel URL. You need to go to search bar and type in youtube.com/9to5linux, because I post 2 videos daily without missing any day, and I make every video on Linux distros. I covered every Linux distros. Let me show that first. Go to playlist and view full playlist. I made around like 1500 videos on different types of Linux distros, and I covered almost 70 to 80% of Linux distros, which even you don't know of the names. I covered that also. Some weird names and weird Linux distros, I covered that too. Subscribe if you want. If you don't want, you just watch the video and close the video. That's it. No problem with that. I mentioned here, I post 2 videos daily without missing any day. These are the timings. Everyday timings, Monday to Sunday. You can type in here which you want the Linux distros. I'm going to type in Lion Linux. Look at this Firefox browser. After all this time, it launched now with 2 tabs. Let's close this thing. I'm pissed, man, because of this thing. It takes almost 3 minutes, and it's a waste of a video and boring for people who wait and want to look at the video. Just type in your desired Linux term here, search term and you will get it. Let's type in Deepin, which I hate about Deepin Linux distro. I hate this Linux distro, but it's my opinion. If you like it, I don't have any problem. You can like this distro. Let's type in MX Linux. You'll find every Linux distro here in my channel. Let's type in Zorin. You can see, type in any Linux distro, you'll find it here. I don't want to make a boring video, so I'll close it here. Subscribe if you want. Close this. Let's check the system monitor. After all this hustle we made, in 4 GB it's taking around 1.6 GB. CPU is around crossing 21% occasionally, not every time, but it's under 20%. That's good. These are the process, these are the OS some versions. Here are the process, this is the history. There is always will be peak on the front and stable in the middle and somewhere peak. 1.5 GB, 100 MB is less now. This is my internet speeds. These are all the process. Let's close it here. That's it guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. It helps make a good content for you. Other than that, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Let's shut down here. Let's see how much time it takes. Shutdown will be soon, I guess.